Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Washington.
Devon Achane with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22.
Blue striker. No pink. Madden. Zero blue. 6. Mega. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Throw left side. There's London.
And he'll after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
You talk about this Washington defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 45 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ritter.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Robinson.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. Here's Ritter.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. That one deep for London. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Washington.
On first down, Howell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 more yards there and another first down.
And the Washington first down.
Back to throw, Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Anthony Schwartz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders had 6 to their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind. Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Ritter now. Oh, and that is incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Ritter back to throw.
He completes it to Wilson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Now throwing on 1st down here. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Anthony Schwartz
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. It got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 39-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ritter to throw it. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here we go. Here we go.
Washington on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Ritter will set up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. They'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
It's a pick at the 6. Brings up 2nd.
They're going to look to throw.
At the 8-yard line.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Lining up for the point after.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Now Howell. Slings this deep for McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 62 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Falcons 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit,
Their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Achane on first and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Second and 10 at the Falcons 40-yard line.
Achane here. They stay on the ground.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And McLaurin, the motion man right. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And Howell will throw it.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Howell.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Anthony Schwartz
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Is on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
On play action, here's Ritter.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Second and goal from the 1.
Oh, now a running play here with Smith.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Ritter will throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Al down to throw it.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on a sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Mike Hughes on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ritter from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Here's Ritter.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Ritter able to get this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going play action. Ritter.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
To the air again, it's Ritter.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Robinson up the middle.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Ritter.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Third and goal, Ritter with it.
And a dump off here to Robinson. Touchdown!
Bijan Robinson
From 10 yards out.
and the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And they were terrific in the 1st half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
A give left side. Here's Achane. Down to the 41.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Off play action. It's Hal.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Throwing here, Howell. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
From 21 yards away.
And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Ritter has it knocked down. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Howell's throw pulled in by Schwartz.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Howell from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game,
this is caught inside the 15.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort
effort there. 41 yards. And the Commanders are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. But, Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Hal to the air on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 5 yards.
2nd down, Hal back to pass. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Commanders add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
22. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Ritter located his running back, Robinson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. They run the draw here with Robinson.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 7.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Now they go play action with Howell.
He's going to air one out. And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. McLaughlin for the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Commanders 69. Falcons.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Man, gonna lead the league, I guess, because he lost.
Atlanta offense out there for
Say,
their next drive.
But we said it at half.
yeah, man, he left the lead. I'm like, bro, what you? Then now he want to answer the phone talking he on 2K. And you was just in the chat talking all that crap. Then he gonna lead the league. I'm like, bro, really? Some dude that plays the Bucks. Yeah, some dude that plays the Bucks. So I called him and I just called him. He talking about now he talking about on 2K. I'm like, really, bro? Come on, Tay. What I'm saying though,
mistake.
Okay, he made a mistake. He played custom playbook. I say chill on there because they agree. I don't know if I told you they agree with no custom, right? But I told Tay, bro, listen, you was winning the game. Custom playbook, custom. They feel people got glitches in their custom playbook, right? Because somebody glitched and cheated, right? So it's understandable. I said, Tay, just make an adjustment, bro. Use another playbook. He said, okay. Man, this nigga here gonna quit the, he was winning, bro. He was winning, talking crap in there. You know how much they do it, dog. Man, doing all that stuff, and then come out, he end up losing, and then all of a sudden now he losing the lead. I'm like, why would he leave the lead, bro? Don't leave it. Don't leave. So yeah, he left the lead. Well, no, but we can't use custom. Don't use custom no more. They're gonna say that they want their money back. I can't pay all these niggas. I can't pay all these niggas their money back. No, I'm trying to win a goal. I'm trying to win $500. It's a rule, bro. They came up with it. So just if you can find another playbook, that's a rule, bro. And so I mean, this is just a rule. So yeah, people don't play with. Well, everybody play with custom. We get it. We all do. But when somebody found out somebody was doing some blue gauge and stuff, that dude gone. But they made it a rule. No, not you. I'm talking about before y'all got in the league, somebody did something wrong. So all the commissioners and everybody else agreed to no custom playbooks, offense nor defense. But Tay, that wasn't the reason why he left. Tay got beat, and he been talking. He talking about all that noise you just keep talking and doing. Our game, you can't even be humble. So I don't know what Tay leave for. I don't know. Now you won't answer the phone for me. He said all that noise you was talking, you just can't. You just kept doing our game. You can't even be humble. Man, I'm telling you, just leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. Man. What's that? Oh, he left the group chat. Yeah, he left the group chat. So I just gotta find somebody else, bro. Yeah. I don't know what he's mad for. He could have won some money, but he said I don't know why he leaves. So now he talking about he on 2K. What I'm saying, like if he would have won that game, Tay could have been in the playoffs because like everybody, like I said, everybody ain't gonna make the playoffs. All they have to do is play ball. He had the lead. He lost. That's his fault why he lost. Well, Super Bowl, yeah, that I'm talking about. He could have won some money, but he left the lead. That's on him. I mean, that's his fault. Bro, that's all on him, dog. Yeah, if he made it, you never know. If you have a bounce back game, bro, you never know what's gonna happen, bro. You never know. And all he had to do was keep winning. Tay could have been in the playoffs, but no, Tay don't want to be. Tay want to be doing Tay, so it's all good. I don't know. He left the lead. So that's his chance of winning 500. 375. That's on him. And I gave that team for $10. I ain't even tell him to pay $15. He came in a few weeks ago, and I said, bro, $10 just join the league like that. But yeah, so I mean that's all on him, bro. I don't